Hello class, my name is Sean Shetler and I'm a Master of Arts of Theological Studies student at Houston Christian. I'll be talking about chapter 39 today of Bruce L. Shelley's Church History in Plain Language. I'll briefly be discussing the book by Eric Foner called Give Me Liberty. And I'll also briefly discuss Historical Theology by Alistair McGrath. The chapter is entitled To Earth's Remotest People, Protestant Missions. We'll commend, critique, and raise question about Shelley's account of the Protestant missionary movement in his chapter 39. Shelley's chapter is commendable for its portrayal of key figures like William Carey, known as the father of modern missions. His narrative captures Carey's extraordinary dedication to missionary work in India, highlighting his efforts in Bible translation and education, as well as the hospital that they developed. Shelley illustrates how Carey's efforts laid the foundation for future missionary work, emphasizing his role as a transformative figure in Protestant missions. Shelley also effectively links Protestant missionary movements with the larger evangelical awakening of the 18th and 19th century. This movement inspired a generation of missionaries who were driven by a renewed sense of urgency to fulfill the Great Commission talked about by Jesus in the Bible. Shelley presents the spiritual renewal as the fuel behind the global spread of Protestant Christianity, making it clear that these missions were part of a broader evangelical revival. Another strength of Shelley's chapter is the exploration of missionary societies, which institutionalized the missionary efforts. Shelley shows how these organizations made missionary work more structured, enhancing its global outreach. This focus on collective efforts illustrates how missions can become sustainable and effective over time. Now to go on to critiquing. While Shelley's account of the chapter is informative, it does have its limitations. First, Shelley's portrayal of William Carey is somewhat idealized. And Shelley doesn't fully engage with the complexities of Carey's role within the broader context of British colonialism. In Alistair McGrath's book, Historical Theology, he emphasizes the political and cultural tensions that accompanied missionary work in the colonial setting, which are unexplored completely in this chapter. Shelley could have provided a more detailed discussion of how missionary work intersects with imperialism. Additionally, the chapter does not sufficiently address the cultural disruptions caused by missionary efforts. Missionaries often imposed Western values, which led to the resistance and division in indigenous cultures. This critical aspect is crucial to understanding the complexities and the legacy of Protestant missions. Shelley's treatment of the evangelical awakening also lacks attention to its social-political dimensions. And Eric Foner, in his book Give Me Liberty, he notes that figures like George Whitefield are prominent in the Great Awakening. They help spark not only religious enthusiasm, but also ideas about political liberty and social equality. Shelley completely misses the critical intersection between spiritual revival and political change. Now to go on to some questions that are raised by the chapter. Shelley's account raises several important questions. To what extent did Protestant missionary efforts erode indigenous cultures even while bringing spiritual renewal? While the chapter emphasizes the positive impacts of missions, what were the long-term cultural costs? Additionally, how did the evangelical awakening contribute to political revolutions, especially in America? Foner suggests that it played a role in challenging established political and social orders, which Shelley completely overlooks. The interplay between religious and political change also invites further exploration. Now, in conclusion, in summary of chapter 39 in Church History in Plain Language, it offers valuable insights into the Protestant missionary movement, but falls short in critically engaging with its political and cultural complexities. While it is inspiring, it leaves readers scratching their heads with important questions about the full legacy of Protestant missions. Thank you.